Linda Bryant from the Clinical Advisory Pharmacists Association. You sort of commented this was meant to be pharmacist services, and I know it's meant to be community pharmacy, but we've got a lot of pharmacists out there working and are very innovative, we're very integrated, we've got the prescribing pharmacists and people in general practice, and there's no funding, and I'm getting a lot of people actually wanting to do that, so it's innovative. I mean, is there access to that funding? Because I still can't work more than 2.5 days a week because of funding. So where is that going to be coming from? Is it going to be separate to this contract? Because otherwise you're restricting people to a particular owner or employer. So just wondering if we're going to be innovative, whether there's going to be any support for things that are happening in integration at the moment that is just going nowhere. Sorry, it had to be controversial to start with.
Thanks, Linda.
No, they're exactly the opportunities we want to explore through the new funding and the development of services. So we don't see these services necessarily being delivered the way they are at the moment. We're wanting to see people working in the communities, in different venues, forum than what they do at the moment. This isn't about just patients coming into a shop. This is about services, could be with a PHO, could be with independent pharmacists working in the community in other ways, in an integrated way of delivering. So this isn't just about community pharmacy.
Just have clarification then about how I would access, or the PHO that I'm contracted to, would actually access that, because at the moment it looks it all goes through a community pharmacy contract, which means I'd have to work for a community pharmacy, which I'm not going to do.
So the new contract that's offered is an integrated pharmacist service in the community, and so as DHBs go out and consult with about their new investment, one of the opportunities is for other providers to come in and look at those services and provide service offerings.
So I think this is a process, and I think it to be really clear, we're starting by all community pharmacies that have a contract at the moment will be offered a new one. But then we'll get into working with that community pharmacy and pharmacists to see how we can better deliver services. And we're expecting new models to evolve out of that. There's an opportunity here about joining up what happens in PHOs and what happens in pharmacies, which we currently can't access, because both of them have funding, for example, for high needs patients, but we don't have any relationship between the two. So PHOs go and do Care Plus for people with high needs, and pharmacies do long-term conditions with people for high needs. And if we're really lucky, the populations overlap, but there's no process by which we connect it up. So you're raising a good point. What we're actually saying is this is part of the evolution, but we're starting with community pharmacy, so everyone will get offered it. But this is the opportunity now to start moving into new models and asking for new kinds of services. There's a lot of opportunity in Schedule 3.
Hi, I'm Brooke Hines and I'm a community pharmacist here in Upper Hutt. I am part of, obviously, recently I've purchased a pharmacy, and contract negotiations last time around, there wasn't many people like me around who haven't been around for that long. And I guess, as you say, the future contract is, it's my contract, it's what my future looks like. I guess I want to know how you're engaging with early career pharmacists and getting their ideas, because I know I sent the questionnaire out to probably 4 or 5 of them, and most of them came back with, I don't know what it's asking me. So whether it's they don't understand the contract, they're not sure how it impacts them, and like I think the future for us looks really exciting. It's cool, it's going to change. I'm not going to be in a dispensary for the next 10 years. Like, that's really exciting, but so many of my colleagues have amazing ideas, and I just am not sure how we're getting those ideas out.
Right. No, we're neither away, so that was really exciting for us. So we're very happy as part of these processes to organise meetings with groups such as the ones you're talking about, because I think you're right. This is part of the problem that we're up against, is that unless you're actually aware of how the pharmacy contract currently works, you don't actually know what we're talking about, because it's out of context. So we've...
It's like another
It is, like, it is, isn't it? It's developed its own language over time. So we'd be really happy to engage directly with groups and have a different conversation that enables them to see where they might fit in this landscape. Because what you're talking about is exactly what we're needing to achieve. We need to engage your generation in this process, and we don't want you sitting in the dispensary either. We want you part of the teams and working directly with patients. So maybe if you can leave your name with Rachel.
That's what I was going to suggest. So we've got, from a consultation point of view, all the material is available online. However, it's really important to have those conversations as well, not just filling in some questionnaires. So absolutely, come and give us your name and we'll arrange meetings.
Like, for example, on Facebook, we have a Young New Zealand Pharmacy group, and there's about 1,000 of us, and not once has the contract been mentioned.
Right. Great. Thank you.
Apart from my comment that got no comment. So I'm like, yeah, I don't know.
Okay, so we'll frame up a different
Absolutely.
a different
Thank
way
you,
of
Brooke.
engaging.
It's really
Thank you.
important.